Come on, work. Or don't work, whatever. Oh, maybe it is. Ooh, you might actually be working. Come on. And it is, I think. Come on. I guess now it's times I gotta do the pre-stream, whatever you want to call it. I know, like, you're supposed to do a pre-stream and all that, but what do you say? What do you do? What do you do? I just don't like. You get people that do like hour-long pre-streams. Like, first of all, how do you have the time? I mean, I have a job. Like, I can't sit there and just spend an hour talking about rambling on about nothing. Screw it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Why has a notification? Already voted on that. Go away. I have the Twitch Prime because I have Amazon Prime. So I'm always getting these letters like, hey, you can get this. Oh, hey, you can get that. Oh, hey, get this update. Whatever. Just to find out it has been live this whole time, has it? Probably been broken the entire time. Damn it. Oh, come on, Twitch. Work, work, work. Alright, close that error. Alright, let's see if this works. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Sorry. Unji, quickly now. Wake up, James. We're so far behind we won't get to do much today if we don't get moving. How did this happen? I'm sure I left the wake-up call at the desk. I don't know, but get him up quickly. Maybe we can still go see Pyongyang Falls before heading back home. Understood. James, wake up now! No wakey. Haven't heard Revel yet. If you don't wake up in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to slap you harder than I slapped that woman who drunkenly assaulted me last night. Well then, I'm awake, I'm awake. You leave my handsome face alone. Your teens seem awfully down for being on vacation. We overslept him pretty badly at that. It appears the staff did not honor our wake-up call request. Either that or someone forgot to put one in. I did not forget. The staff forgot. Shut up. I didn't say anything. Anyway, so what's the story? The last train to Pyongyang leaves at an earlier time today, so we won't have much time to do much of anything. I was thinking after breakfast we could go see Ryumyogo Falls before heading back home. Sounds like a good idea. Is it like a waterfall or something? Not just waterfall, but a spectacular conglomeration of 42 waterfalls that cascade into the Ryumyogo River. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. That's a really beautiful spectacle of Korea's natural beauty, spoiled by Western capitalist poison. Well done, sister. You finally remembered the tour guide's phrase for Ryumyogo's Fall. Sounds beautiful, minus the BS spiel about capitalism. I've brought our breakfast here. Let's eat and get changed quickly so we can hike over there. Let's do it! We quickly hustle around, getting changed and eating cold noodles and beef. For long, we've made the short hike to Ryumyogo Falls. To admit, the beautiful spectacle of Korea's natural beauty line wasn't just propaganda. Ryumyogo's Fall is truly a spectacle with its layered, multiple waterfalls that empty into the river below. Two girls that have accompanied me here are also beautiful spectacles of Korea's natural beauty. You can't say things like that out of nowhere, Bakshi! She says that she blushed at the unexpected compliment. That wasn't supposed to be said out loud, but I won't take it back. Mama didn't raise a liar. Well, at least not a very good liar. I'd fail in politics. Not like I hate being called beautiful and being compared to a gorgeous waterfall. Wait, you're blushing too, sister. No, that's just sunburn. Uh-huh. No way, we've been out here long enough. And besides, everyone knows the hole in the ozone layer is only over evil countries like America and Nippon. I don't think that's how the ozone works. Okay, yes, I'm blushing, but at least I'm not acting like a tsundere. You two keep saying that word, but I have no idea what it means. Basically means you're terrible expressing your honest feelings, so you act like a nice queen. But when people finally break through, you show you're a nice, caring person. I still don't understand. Don't worry about it. Half the otakus of the world will love you for it. And the other half that don't will still check out your CGs anyway. Now that's settled, what do you think of the waterfalls? It really is beautiful. It's not as high as Niagara Falls, but the way there are so many of them in layers, it's truly breathtaking. As I'm watching the waterfalls, I hear something plink into the river in front of us. On a side note, Unji appeared to be praying. Not too soon after, I hear a plink from the other direction, and sure enough, Zhang is also praying. Making wishes? Yes, I know it seems a tad childish, but it's kind of fun. Perhaps you should make a wish. Maybe for love, or a personality to develop. Fuck you, bitch. Guess it couldn't hurt. I could wish for Unji to be nice. Don't you want to make a wish that might actually come true? It seems two passengers have forgotten who's driving the car back to the train in a little bit. Quite right. Anyway, I'll make a wish. Don't let us die. Don't let us die. Oh, let's see. What do we do? What do we do? That's great. Looks like this one is from Luxembourg. Yes, it's an actual country. German wishes aside. That's the corner of the river. A whisper for Zhang's happiness. That's so sweet of you, James. My whispering tends to be a bit louder than other people. Oh well, Zhang seems happy, so it's fine. We'd better make our way back and get to the car. If we miss the train, it'll throw everything off schedule and you might not make your flight home. Oh yes, it is getting close to your departure date, isn't it? It is, unfortunately. I've enjoyed spending this vacation with you. Maybe sometime in the near future you can both come to America and visit where I live. That would be nice, I think, but I believe it would be hard for us to get to America. Travel to foreign countries, especially enemy countries, frowned upon in Korea. Who need help? No, 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 this is the part where I get executed, isn't it? If I can help in any way, I will. I believe you would. That makes me happy to hear that. Maybe someday we'll take you up on that offer, but for now, let's get back home. Don't get executed. This is North Korea. You sneeze and you get executed, so don't piss them off. The hike back is uneventful, and as soon as we get back, we gather up our things and head back to the car. I'd like to say Unji's driving improved, but as I stated earlier, I'm a terrible liar. Before long, we're back on a train to Pyongyang. It's not that crowded, but the silence is uncomfortable. Can't shake this feeling that something is going on with these two that they aren't telling me. Anyway, Zhang is reading and Unji is sleeping. This sounds like a good idea. Maybe we're going to do something special for the last day before I head back to the United States. Best be well rested for it. Terrible sleep apnea. Go back to our short mountain getaway together. It was pretty fun despite the temperature resembling the time I got drilled in Alaska. When I was assigned to Alaska, not drilled in the... You know what? Moving on. Trip back was pretty uneventful. There weren't too many people on the train, so no scene to worry about. The return was definitely faster than the trip up there, though. I mean, we're actually home, and it's not even past national curfew. As we got home, the girls retreated to their rooms, so I didn't waste much time getting into bed. So I'm heading back to America soon. I didn't really see the need to unpack my bag from the trip. I'm just laying here on the bed, contemplating if I should say something to the girls or just fall asleep for the night. Knock, knock, knock! Guess there was a third option after all, waiting until one of the girls comes to see me. I'm decent, come in. Good evening, Zhang. What can I do for you? I came because I wanted to talk with you about something. Sure, got nothing but time right now. What's on your mind? This past week has been really nice and a bit of a new experience for me. I keep having certain feelings that emerge at times, but I'm not sure what to make of them. You mean about me and going home soon? Sort of, I think, anyway. I think Unji is looking for us. Come in, Unji. Hi James, I wanted to... Zhang, why are you here? I can talk with James about something. Oh, I want to talk with him about something as well. Well, don't be shy, go ahead and tell me, both of you. That's not something I want to discuss with Unji in the room. Yes, I'd rather it be just in private, without Zhang. What could both of you need to talk about that needs privacy from the other sister? Awkward it only begins to describe the situation. I'll flip a coin to see who gets to go first, and I can hear you both out in turn. Afraid there isn't enough time for that right now. We'll have to continue this later. I'm not sure what you mean. We don't have anything planned. Something's up, and I'm close to what it is. While I try to puzzle this out, Zhang has positioned herself behind me. What's more, she's holding my hands. Is this what she's starting to talk about? Does she have feelings for me? Uh-oh. I'm being executed, aren't I? And we're on a timeline. We've almost hit it. Wait, when did Unji turn her back to me? I was so busy pondering Zhong's sudden closeness I failed to notice that. She's facing me now and she's something in her hand. It's a gun. Oh god, I'm being executed. Get through. Ah! Time for you to sleep for a bit. Don't worry, you'll have a clearer picture when you wake up. Damn, with my guard down, Unji went and stuck a needle in my arm. Fuck! Being executed. What she just said, it's a drug to make me go to sleep for a bit. Don't do anything too weird to... Let's get him to the rendezvous point. Why are you here, sister? You didn't stick to the plan. I had something I wanted to confess James before we went through with the plan. Wait a minute, you went in early as well. Just wanted to tell James something before the plan. You like him, don't you? I'm being executed, aren't I? So groggy. Feels like I've been on a 3 days leave rager and I'm just barely sobering up. I was so heavy. Need to take stock of my surroundings, though. Oh god, oh man, that light is barely on and it still feels like an inferno with 1,000 suns. Whatever they stuck me with has given me the world's worst hangover. A few moments more, things are coming to view. Not that there's much to see. I'm in the plainest, emptiest room I've ever been in. The only things I can barely make out are a single door and an occupied chair at the very far end of the room. And the silhouette of the figure occupying the chair, I know it's not one of the girls, too masculine looking for Zhang or Unji. I wonder where those two are. I'd like an explanation as to why they felt the need to drag me to God knows where. I see you have rejoined the conscious world. Undoubtedly you have some questions. Tried my best to guide you, though time is short. That voice, I recognize it. I've only heard it a few times since being in Korea, but it's one of the three I recognize. I know you. A driver. Where am I? I'm glad the drug didn't dull your senses too much. Yes, I've been driving you around Korea this week. My name is Nengyong Kwanggu. Yeah, I'm not even try. I'm an American. 3rd grade English. I am the father of both Zhong and Unji. Oh. Sorry for bringing you here, and I'm sorry the plane went all awry, but I hope it can at least salvage your life in the end. I'm confused. Why do you want to salvage my life? James, how much do you really know about the Democratic People's Republic of Korea? Honestly, not a whole lot. Considering I fell for your line saying Pyongyang was a suburban part of Seoul, you probably have a good idea about my lack of awareness. North Korea is a bloody dictatorship. Pick your poison. Our leader is made out to be a demagogue, and the one political party we have as a death grip on the nation. You've seen the results around here in your visit. Those assuming leadership of the country, glorious leaders suspected of executing at least 70 people. Only 70? Most of them potential political opponents and their families. It appears I have made this list as well. You're saying you're going to be on the target of political execution mandated by a glorious leader? That's nuts. I mean, our leaders are pretty annoying, but they're not barbecuing each other's families. They've already poisoned my wife to death. They've been poisoning me to restrict my movements. Only a matter of time before they come for my girls. That's why I made a plan ahead of time. Want to at least maybe save my girls, but that has fallen apart due to unforeseen circumstances. It's me just now. You're the one who invited me to Korea while playing Panzer models online, aren't you? Panzer models. President has at a party, to an American soldier over and try to create an international incident. In reality, I wanted you to meet my daughters and hopefully fall in love with Unji, my youngest. However, you kind of screwed it up, and the result argument lost us too much time. How did I screw it up? I love you, James, and I won't give you up to anyone. Oh, come on. I can't give you up to Unji or anyone, James. Tell me you love me most. I'm certain he loves me most. There's no way he loves any girl more than me. Oh, girls don't love me? Is that how I screwed up the plan? Appears their inability to focus on one girl brought about a feud between the girls. Oh. Uh-oh. The resulting argument ate up the time we had for escape. I'm really sorry you won't be able to escape. That doesn't mean I should miss my flight out of here. Don't think you fully grasp the situation. You won't be making that flight. Or any return flight. Members of the People's Army are on their way here right now. I had made arrangements for you and the girls to stow away on a ship, but that ship has already set off. The party wants you for their own propaganda or other plans. My main question is, do I hand you over and you save your life along with the girls? Do we all get captured together and get slaughtered as a group? I'm a dead man either way. I can't resist the poisons forever, but the girls haven't been poisoned. We may be able to arrange something to avoid you and the girls dying. I get the feeling that I'm not going to be leaving North Korea. No, you'll be staying in North Korea until your death. The only question is, will your death be next week or years from now? I don't really want to die. However, I don't really want to stay in North Korea either. But it sounds like those are my only options here. While it's a terrible situation to put me into, it still wouldn't be right for me to not try and keep the girls from dying. Especially since it appears both of them like me a lot. It appears my options aren't great, but I can't give up on my life. Around Unji and Zhang's life, what is your new plan? I'll turn over to the People's Republic Army. I still have high-ranking friends I can turn to. If all goes according to plan, you'll be given a position appropriate to an expatriate. I would imagine teaching English is something on that level. Do not waver from answering any questions appropriately. When you're asked to renounce your American position, you'll have to do it. Failure will mean your death. What are the girls? As long as they continue to be loyal to Korea and renounce their ties with me, I believe they'll be spared. For now. They'll be watched heavily for the rest of their lives, as will you. For convenience, they'll probably put the three of you somewhere together to make it easier for their resources to watch all of you. You believe they'll put him in with the two of us? Or at least the immediate future, I think they would. Beyond that is hard to say. Just remember to make sure you stay useful to the party and loyal to the leader, and you should at least be kept alive. There's no other solution? I suppose I could see about just having you share a cell with a fellow American. Probably haven't heard, but a university student from your country was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor for allegedly stealing a piece of Korean propaganda from the... Yeah, I thought he just ripped down the poster. Because this is an actual thing, like he ripped down the poster or something. 15 years for stealing a poster. Are you for real? I mean, college students steal other schools' mascots for fun all the time. Barely get community service, let alone time in jail. Make no mistake, our leader and the party love to take any opportunity they can to stick it to America. Then it was just a college kid on a sponsored trip with China's Young Pioneer Tours. Why would you go to Korea? Think they wouldn't love to do the same to a member of the American Armed Military? Your best bet at staying alive? Confess to falling in love with the country and how America is wrong. Renounce your citizenship and make it as believable as possible. Fuck. Because he already said he's a terrible liar. Damn it, if it were just me, I'd go and die as a red-blooded American I am. But I can't take the chance they'll kill both Unji and Zhang as well. Are you sure this will work, Father? Not completely, but it's the best chance we have. Yeah, movement coming closer. I don't think we have much time. I'll try my best. A few minutes later, a couple members of the People's Army come in for us. Kwangjo asked for his friend, who came in, and the two discussed my fate. True to his word, Kwangjo said that his daughters had helped lure me to the country, that I was ready to defect and help the Koreans move ahead in the world. I think it helped that he showed him in my military ID. Because we're allowed to return to their place, but they were told they'd be heavily supervised for a while. Kwangjo and his friends stayed behind with a couple military members outside the door to the room. My subordinate here tells me that you have come to your senses and see that the way of the one true Korea is correct. I don't buy it, but fear for your life works for me as well. So here's what we're going to do. As it stands, I need someone to teach English to my military. Our other teacher was less than satisfactory, and since you are young, you likely have a better grip on the language and current slang. Not to mention, you have knowledge of key military terms that may prove useful. I've got a cameraman outside. I'll leave this pen and paper here so you can prepare your statement. Make it a good one, and you'll keep your life. I'll even let you bunk with those two daughters of Kwangjo's. Save me resources on keeping tabs on all three of you if you're in the same place. But make no mistake, once you read that statement, there's no going back to America. You will belong to the People's Army, body and soul. Stay loyal to me, and your life won't be much worse than it was in America. With that, they both depart, leaving me in the guarding room to write my defection. Oh, man, that'd be a tough call. I mean, yeah, if you had like a... Oh, man. So in a action film, no, you'd have a gun hidden on you, or there's a gun under the table. If you don't want to do that, just pull it out and start shooting. Something like that. And so you'd go down in a blaze of glory and all that, but you don't have any weapons, so you'd be like, nope, and they just probably gonna shoot you. But if you're still alive, you can still escape. It might be 20 years from now when they've loosened up on you a bit. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go on this trip here and then run away, run away. If you're alive, there's hope. Life is hope. So we'll try to stay alive. I'm to visit Korea, not become a pseudo-citizen. Because you went to the wrong Korea, jackass. They come back with the cameraman. I guess what I'm about to say will be broadcast eventually. It's better good on a performance. They assume the camera's rolling. I'd like to start with this statement before elaborating. Due to my wonderful time here with the guides provided to me, I've come to realize that the only way the world should accept is the true Korean way. As of now, I cannot accept the United States way of life and will henceforth be residing in Korea. I look forward to spending the rest of my life here in this unspoiled land of real opportunity. I urge the government of the United States to reevaluate itself and learn from their betters. I go on for about 5-10 minutes of pure total bullshit. Past having a wonderful time with Zhang and Unji, I didn't mean a single word of the bullshit coming out of my mouth. Just hope I sold it, or I'll renounce my censorship for no reason. After I'm done, the cameraman nods and leaves me with Guangzhou and his superior. You did well, I think. Good enough for government work, as they say in your country. We'll send you to Kangdong for a couple weeks, and once done there, I'll set you up with teaching English to my military. In the meantime, I'll move the 2 girls into a place with a 3rd room, where you will live with them under surveillance. The longer the 3 of you go with good behavior, the lighter the surveillance. Welcome to Best Korea. Hope you survive the experience. See, you behave. It could be years, but you behave. They lighten up on you, go, alright, he's not, and then book it. When you get close to the border. Like, alright, we're gonna take a day trip here. Oh, the border's like 18 miles that way. Deuces. Turns out Kangdong is their re-education camp, to put it bluntly, a prison, and a horrid one at that. Between shifts and a limestone quarry, I'm made to memorize various speeches made by the leaders of Korea. After 2 weeks of rarely bathing, eating next to nothing, and choking in limestone dust, I'm removed and sent back to Pyongyang. I guess they figured they would go ahead and break my spirit just in case I was lying in my speech. So myself lucky I was only sent for 2 weeks, mostly for re-education purposes. Prisoners there? They're walking skeletons. Starving, broken, hopeless skeletons. They have to be the most humane thing for the prisoners there. When I got out, the guards were nice enough to power hose me down so I wasn't completely filthy. I think I lost a lot of weight myself when I was lean to begin with. But I'm out, and soon I'll be back with the reason I came to Korea in the first place. Cocaine! Nope. Welcome home, James! It's not like I missed you or anything, but welcome home. Fuck you, bitches. Selling to my new life, I'm told that I can't go anywhere without one of the 2 girls accompanying me. And I'm going everywhere with at least one of them. The brass also decided to stick Unji in my English class. I'd like to say she's made a lot of progress, but she hasn't. Every other person that has come through catches on quicker than her. Zhang says she does it on purpose so that she can spend more time in the same room as me. I get that I can't pick between the 2 of them, but they don't seem to mind it. Appears the party has forbidden anyone else to be with the 2 of them anyways, or so they've told me. This is my life now. I have 2 beautiful girls in one of the most insane countries in the world with no hope I've ever seen the United States again. And thus ends my one and only trip to North Korea. I get to stay forever. Well, at least I wasn't executed. Well, I didn't get executed, so I'm happy with that. And apparently, since whatever choices I made, it made it impossible for me to choose, I guess, or for them to choose. So I might do I'll do a speed through, I think. Probably 2 speed throughs where I try to pick one or the other. That way I can do skip the text and all that, just see what the other endings are. But not today. Oh wow, it's only 2:40? Yeah, not today. I got work. Gotta be at work. Eventually. I love working second shift. Sleeping as late as you want. Do what you want because the pirate is free. You are a pirate. But anyways, yeah. It's like, alright, so they'll relax eventually, maybe. And it's like, alright, we're gonna take a day trip to this place that's only 18 miles from the border. Then, run away! Run away! I mean, seriously, it can't be that hard. Especially they let up and like, oh, you gotta go use the little girl's room? Alright, go in there, then run. Well, ladies, this is goodbye for now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below. Right, well, if you're on my YouTube channel watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.